Hello my friends. Today I would like to present to you my impressions with this little gun, which is an HP22LR double action semi-automatic pistol manufactured by Phoenix Guns in California. First of all, let me tell you that I have no business relationship with the factory or any business interest whatsoever. I'm just trying to share my experience. I have purchased the gun only a month and a half ago, but I've already have 800 shots with it, 800 rounds at the range. So I do have a little experience. I learned a lot about the gun, and that's what I want to share with you. When I first saw the gun, I really liked it because it looks like it's a well-manufactured gun. It doesn't have any flaws at all just by inspecting it, and overall it's an American-made gun. What can you say? I mean, I trust American-made products. And also I liked the weight. It's a little heavy. For most people call it like heavy, but I just welcome the heaviness because since it's so small, it does give you the sensation of having something solid in your hand and not just a plastic toy. So I like the heaviness. It's made out of metal. The barrel is stainless steel, and the rest of the gun is made out of nickel alloy metal, except for the grips and the trigger that's made out of plastic, polymer plastic. Now, this gun was manufactured in California, like I said. For that reason, the gun came with some safety features that are a little bit annoying. For one, the magazine interlock safety, which is this one, was kind of annoying for me. When it was unsafe, I already modified. That's what I say. When it was unsafe, the hammer cannot be cocked or uncocked. And when it was on fire, you couldn't release the magazine out. So I thought that was really unnecessary, so I worked at it. I followed the instructions that I found on the internet. Very easy, but I'm going to show you what I did because, you know, you may benefit from it. You just remove the side cover, the plastic cover, and then this is the parts that you got to work. This is the magazine interlock safety that I'm talking about. When it is unsafe, it used to have a little extension here, a little corner extension that when it was on fire, that would go right under the release button, preventing it from being pressed. So when it was on fire, you couldn't release the magazine because this will prevent the release button to be pressed. Then something else, this other clip in here, it used to extend all the way down to here. So that clip, I had to cut it as well, and all I did is just lift it up with a screwdriver, use a pair of pliers like this one, and just cut it. I cut it just a little below the little groove here. So that way, this gun now, it resembles more a regular American gun with just one safety, which is the fighting pink block safety, which is up here, and of course, I don't intend to mess with that one. So you put back the plastic grip and you have a nice little gun. Let me tell you that when I first got the gun, I paid $150 for it. Some people call it a cheap gun. I don't think it's a cheap gun at all. I think it's just a well-made and, you know, excellent for the price gun. And it came with two magazines. One of the magazines with a pinky extension, like you see this one, and the other one with a flat base, which is this one. I like the one with the pinky extension because it fits in my hand so much better. I don't have a small gun. It's actually a small hand. It's a large one. If I purchase gloves, I'll ask for large. And it fits perfectly well either in my right or my left hand. And the pinky extension is a welcome addition, as you can see. I can also tell you that I like the fact that for this gun you can buy an extension or an extra barrel with a 5-inch length instead of the 3-inch length that the gun came with. This plus an extra barrel with the same pink extension will cost $45, and it's very easy to change from one to the other. I like this one for target shooting, and I like this one for concealed carry. Now to change it, all you have to do is cock the gun, put this magazine interlock safety in fire, and then this is the takedown lever right in here. So all you do is push it forward a little bit. Once it's forward, you just lift the barrel just a bit, enough to put your finger under it, and then pull it out, and you're ready for the next barrel. But before I do that, I want to show you what is under the slide. So you let it slide up front, lift it up from the front, and take it out. This is the barrel, all metal. It does have the firing pin right in here. Like I said, user friendly. I won't mess with it. It doesn't bother me at all. I welcome it. And this is the arrangement for the firing pin, which is a little bit difficult to access, but I hope it's not gonna give me any trouble in the future, so I won't mess with it either. So if you want to put back the gun, it's very easy. Just by the way, this is the recoil spring, and this is the takedown lever. At the beginning I had a little issue with the takedown lever, which was probably dirty and lacking lubrication, for which reason I couldn't move it back and forward like I can do it right now. So you need to clean it up and lubricate properly if you want to be able to exchange barrels without any trouble. Now to put it back, you just put the recoil spring back in place, put the slide back in place with a little angulation, then rotate it down. Once you make sure that the recoil is right in the groove at the middle, and then put your finger over it and then slide it back. Then you're ready to put your new barrel on the gun. And that's it, folks. Now you have a beautiful plinker. Now as far as accuracy, I tried to do it a comparison with my Beretta 22, which is, as you can see, probably 2 times as big, heavier, and 2 times as expensive. So this Beretta is made for just one purpose, which is plinking, which is target shooting. There is no other use for this gun. You wouldn't be able or willing to carry this concealed. So this is supposed to be a better gun for plinking. So I tried to compare the two of them, and this is my results. First, I shoot 800 rounds with each one of them, and I did it at 40 rounds per target paper, and the target paper were numbered. So I had a total of 400 possible points for each 40 rounds, providing I would hit each round on the center. Now I did it 20 times for each of the guns, so that's 800 rounds. Okay, with this gun my average was 340 points out of 400. With this one my average was 330 points for 800 rounds, meaning that the difference between the two were only 10 points, which I don't think is significant. So overall, I like this gun. I like it very, very much. It does have as well an adjustable rear sight, which comes handy if you want to, improve your accuracy. And then here in the barrel I just painted with nail polish a red spot to make it easier when you are pointing the gun. That way you can see it better. At least I can. So as you can see, this is a nice little gun very well made, very accurate. I think it's totally reliable. Although I must confess, at the beginning I had some issue with the 3-inch barrel. With the first 20 shots, I have like several misfires with the 3-inch barrel, not so with the 5-inch barrel. And I went back and forth, and every time I used the 3-inch barrel, it will misfire. So I couldn't figure it out what the problem was. It looked just perfectly normal to me, so what I did is just put it on an envelope and send it back to the factory. This gun has a lifetime warranty. So, and the people are pretty good at honoring it. So 1 week later, I got a brand new barrel, and now I'm using it, and I have no issues whatsoever with it. Ever since, I haven't had a single misfire. So that's good. It's reliable, it is non-expensive, and it's well made in America, my friends. So I wouldn't hesitate to recommend this to anybody. By the way, I like to do a lot of traveling on a motorcycle, long distance, and I need something that would be easy concealed, not too heavy or bulky. And I like this for that purpose. So it's gonna be the gun that I carry around. Hopefully it'll be good enough to scare some wolves or maybe a coyote here and there. Hope I will never have to use it against anybody. Thank you and have a great one.